Every time you discount, you're cutting the margin. You're training your customer. You devalue the products, and you basically are eating the profit. If the business survives, the employees get paid, vendors get paid, but you don't, hey guys, that's not noble, that's broken. Owner pay is not a reward, it's a requirement. All right, everybody. So let's start with a reality check. Okay. So check. Ready? A smoke shop can be busy all day long, ring nonstop, full of customers, selling trendy fucking products, man. I mean, just badass shit, and still be broke. Why? Because sales don't matter if your margins are sloppy. This industry is full of shops doing six figures in revenue and still stressing payroll, rent, and vendors. That's not bad luck, y'all. That's bad money discipline. This episode is about fixing all of that. Not with accounting jargon, but with owner level thinking. Okay? The big lie smoke shop owners believe about money. All right, here's the lie. If sales go up, everything else works itself out. No. That's how owners end up overworked, underpaid, stressed as fuck, reactive, trapped. Revenue hides problems. Margins, it exposes them. The shop that survives long term are not the ones with the biggest top line. They're the ones that keep the money. Now, hey, here's why margins matter more than ever. They've always mattered. But now they're everything. Why? Because enforcement increases costs. Vendors are less flexible. Payment processing is very risky. All right, inventory risk is extremely high. Demand is more selective, and mistakes are more expensive. You don't have room for sloppy math anymore. A 5% margin mistake today is the difference between calm and chaos. Hey, do you know the difference between markup and margin? All right, that confuses a lot of owners. And this misunderstanding alone can ruin your business. Markup is, I doubled my money. Margin is what I keep after everything. Example, follow me. You buy something for $10, you sell it for 20. That's 100% markup, but it's not a 50% margin. So check it. After credit card fees, shrink, discounts, labor, overhead, your real margin might be 30% or worse. Owners who think in markup get surprised by reality. Owners who think in margin control reality. All right, here's the three types of profits every owner must understand. Most owners only think about one, though, and that's a problem. So, number one, gross profit. That's what's left after product costs. If this is weak, nothing else matters. You cannot upsell, market, cut expenses your way out of bad gross profit. Number two, operating profit. That's what's left after labor, rent, and overhead. And this is where discipline shows, okay? It'll show if you've got too much staff or too many hours on the payroll, poor scheduling where you've got too many people floating around. Operating profit disappears quietly. Number three, owner profit. What you actually keep. If your business works, but you don't get paid, you don't own a business, man. You own a job with risk. Now, this is why busy stores go broke first. This sounds backward as hell. It really does, but it's true. Busy stores, they overstaff, they overorder, they make rush decisions, they basically discount casually, they ignore wastes, they accept bad deals, they chase volume, and volume hides inefficiency. Quiet stores are forced to be disciplined, and that's why some slow shops are healthier than busy ones. All right, here's the real enemy: non-disciplined discounting. And discounting feels harmless. Hey, it's not. Every time you discount, you're cutting the margin. You're training your customer. You devalue the products. You create the expectation, and you basically are eating the profit. Most discounts are not strategic. They're emotional. I'll just knock a few bucks off here or knock a few bucks off there. And that habit kills a business. Now, why bundles protect margins better than discounting? Bundles don't feel like a discount. They feel like value. Instead of, I'll give you 10% off, say, all right, look, this setup includes everything you need. It's the same spend, better margin, less pain in the ass, okay? Bundles protect the price integrity. It raises the ticket size, it reduces decision fatigue, and it feels intentional. Does that make sense? Intentional. Discounts honestly feel desperate. Like that's the only way you get rid of it was to discount it. All right, bundles feel professional. So the most dangerous inventory you can own, it's not illegal inventory, it's dead inventory. And dead inventory ties up cash. It takes space, creates a hell of a lot of clutter. It invites discounting, and it definitely hides mistakes. Cash stuck on shelves can't pay rent, and smart owners would rather turn inventory faster, reorder smaller, miss a sales occasionally than sit on money that doesn't fucking move. Hey, let me tell you about why buying deep is a trap. All right, buying deep feels smart. I got a deal. I saved money. I locked it in. But deep buys, it reduces your flexibility and it increases risks. It delays your ability to pivot. It creates pressure to sell. It creates pressure to sell bad SKUs. It also traps cash. And liquidity beats deals in an unstable market. All right, the simple money question you should ask weekly. Here it is. Where did the money actually go this week? All right, not revenue, not sales, money. Did it go into inventory or labor, fees, waste, shrink, discounts? If you don't track where money leaks, man, you can't fix that. Hey, here's why most owners avoid looking at the numbers. Okay, so check it. Let's be honest. Owners avoid numbers because it's uncomfortable. They reveal what you're lacking and your mistakes. They make you feel overwhelmed, and they challenge ego. But avoiding the numbers doesn't protect you. It blinds you, man. Strong owners look early before problems get expensive. Hey, so do you know what your role as an owner is? Because it's not to ring up sales. It's to protect the business. If you're spending all day ringing, stocking, firefighting, you're too close to the ground. Owners have got to step back enough to watch the margins and to monitor the labor and control the inventory and enforce pricing. Protect the damn cash. Hey, y'all, that's leadership. All right, so let me tell you about setting non-negotiable margin rules. All right. And this is owner work, man. This is the owner's job. All right. Strong shops don't hope margins work. They set rules. Examples of a non-negotiable. We don't sell below X margin. We don't discount casually. We don't stock products that can't hit margin targets. We don't overorder to chase deals. All right. These rules remove emotion because emotion's expensive in business. If a product can't meet your margin rules, it don't belong. No matter how popular it is. Popularity don't pay the damn rent. Margins do. All right. Labor math, most owners will definitely get wrong. All right. Labor is a silent killer. Owners often say, we need more people. It's busy. I've heard that a billion times, y'all. And busy doesn't mean profitable. I hate to tell you, because here's the simple truth. Labor must flex with revenue, not with feelings, not with comfort, not with habit. If payroll grows faster than sales, you're shrinking. And even if revenue rises, all right, so smart owners are going to schedule intentionally. They're going to reduce the overlap. They're going to train staff to sell more per customer. They're definitely going to reward efficiency, not hours. Okay. And more productivity beats more people. Cash flow versus profits. And this usually confuses a lot of owners. All right. Profit looks good on paper, y'all. Cash flow keeps the doors open. I know that. I know that's true. But you can be profitable and still not have money to pay bills. Why? Because inventory eats cash. Vendors get paid before customers pay you. Credit cards delay deposits. Taxes don't wait. And definitely rent is fixed. Cash flow answers one question. Can I survive the next 60 days? Profits answer, is this business working long term? All right, you need both. You need both. The three places money leaks most in smoke shops. If your business feels tight, it's usually leaking in one of these three places. Discounts is number one. Every casual discount compounds the damage. 10 small discounts a day is thousands a month. Number two is definitely over ordering. Buying deep ties up cash and forces future discounts. Number three is probably shrinks and wastes. Like broken items, miscounts, employee theft, untracked loss. If you don't count it, you don't control it. Here's why price discipline builds stronger customers. Now this sounds counterintuitive. It is. It's counterintuitive, but it's true. Customer trust stores that price consistently, that they don't bargain. They don't feel desperate. Don't change prices daily. Price discipline communicates confidence. Confidence attracts better customers. Better customers spend more and complain less. Owner pay, the most avoided conversation. Let's talk about this honestly and let's keep it real. If the business survives, the employees get paid, vendors get paid, but you don't, hey guys, that's not noble. That's broken. It's broken. Owner pay is not a reward. It's a requirement. If the business can't pay you, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. Strong owners pay themselves consistently. All right. Plan owners pay into the math. Don't take what's left. You treat yourself like a real expense. Your time has value. Why emotional buying destroys cash flow. Buying decisions made from fear or hype or pressure or comparison or your fucking ego are rarely profitable. Vendors rush into this, all right, and they know it. They push last chance, limited supply. Everyone's buying. Calm owners will buy less and win more. The weekly money check that saves businesses. Now, here's a simple habit. Once a week, ask what came in, what went out, what surprised me, what would I do differently? No spreadsheets are required. Awareness alone fixes half the problem for a fact. Hey, did you know that cash in the bank beats inventory on the shelf? Yeah, inventory feels productive. Cash is powerful. Cash gives you flexibility, leverage, safety, negotiation power, sleep. All right, inventory only helps if it moves. Dead inventory is just cash you can't use. Let me give you a long-term money mindset that will win every time. Winning shops think that they protect the margin first, control labor second, sell intentionally, buy carefully, pay the owner. Losing shops think, let's sell more. We'll fix margins later. We'll figure it out. Later is expensive. All right, let me wrap this up. A final tough love message, if you will. If your shop feels busy but stressful, the problem isn't effort. It's discipline. Margins don't fix themselves. Cash doesn't protect itself. Labor definitely doesn't manage itself. That's owners' work. The owners who step into that role will still be here long after the noise dies down. All right, this has been Chadway TV, real talk for real shop owners. If this episode made you uncomfortable, it's because it matters. And for tools, systems, and resources to tighten up your numbers and protect your cash, visit chadwaytv.com. And also, if you need some inventory for your store, unswholesale.com. All right, until next time, protect your margin, control your money, and build a business that actually pays you.